All right. Welcome to the return of Decibel Geek Friday night live stream. Man, it's been a minute, but we're ready to rock and roll tonight and have some fun. We're going to drink some beers. We're going to talk about rock and roll, and we're going to have a real good time with our friends. As always, joining me, I'm Aaron Camaro. I got Chris Sinzak with me as always. We got special guests tonight. The Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. Ralph and Ian are here with us. This is going to be amazing. How are you guys feeling tonight? Feeling like a good live stream show?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like about an hour ago, I injected cat tranquilizers in my eyeballs, and it's starting to kick in, bro.
Right on.
Right. I love that intro. I love that intro with the tribute to Rock and Ron. I like the countdown pictures. I like how, like, in every picture, Aaron Camaro and Rock and Ron look awesome, cool, and timeless. And like 15 of those are like Chris Sinzak, the fucking Dawson Creek years.
Dawson Creek years.
But look at you now with that long ass hair and your Fu Manchu mustache, you metal motherfucker.
I know.
Aaron Camaro, he rubs off on people. What can I say?
It sucks because I used to be known as the long-haired one, and now I'm just one of the guys now. But that's all.
I'm gonna start wearing bandanas next week.
Do it. I can give you all
that's
the
hot.
tips.
Take it outside.
Yeah.
Take it outside. Too funny.
Listen, we kicked off the show tonight with a tribute to our friend Rock and Ron, who we lost a few years back. He's the inspiration. It was this show and a live stream that we do for Decibel Geek was at his insistence. Like, he really pushed us. We need to do Friday night live streams. We need to do this. And we finally said, okay, Ron, we'll do it. We didn't think anybody would ever tune in. We didn't think anybody cared beyond like taking us with you to work and listening to us talk about rock and roll. But to tune in at a certain time on a Friday night. And what we found out was that Ron was right. And people do like to hang out with us when it's live and interactive. And man, I love it. And I love Rock and Ron for making us do it. And I've been getting a lot of posts of reminders and memories of the very first Rockin' Pod. And what I saw the other day was Rock and Ron so excited to be able to come to town and meet all of us for the first time, and man, I love it. I love it.
That was a trip, man. And, Rock and Ron to me is, he's number 3 on Decibel Geek. You know what I mean? Such an important part of the show. And I love like everything he did for you guys. And how he, pushed different shit. I mean, I wish we had somebody like that. Most of our listeners are on parole, so they can't really associate with us, in a visual aspect. But, man, Rock and Ron. And it was so funny. He loved you guys so much and was so like you were his thing. And he held it so tight. And, the memories of like he didn't know what to think of me and Ralph at first. And he was a little bit, stand back. And then he just became an incredible friend. And I look forward to every year seeing him just as much as everybody else, all the other, podcasters and stuff and our fans and everything. But there's always something special about Ron. And I love anything I can do to keep people remembering Ron and keeping that memory alive, because he'll never die as long as we keep talking about his ass. And, we'll always play his coke-filled episode of, he did on our show. God, that was podcasting genius.
Anytime Wildside comes on the shuffle, I immediately think of that episode.
Oh, man. When he brought Wildside up to us, it was the drummer, the lead singer. And I was like, oh, shit. And the drummer from Wildside goes, these are the guys I was telling you about. I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. And he goes, they were great. He goes, they kicked our ass when they needed it, but they liked our shit too. And oh, man, we had so much fun with Ron. And I think at that point, that was the first time he ever did a show, really. And he was so nervous. And he over-medicated, but it just made for an incredible show. And I just think about how he's like, oh, I love this album. And then track would come up. He's like, yeah, this song sucks. It It was so much fun. I love that guy.
There's a little bit of an inside kind of a joke on that tribute video I put together that I played at the beginning. If you'll notice, I used to pick on Ron for his fandom of Triumph. For some reason, I like to pick on him for it. I never really gave them a shot until really near the end of his life, and then I got into them. But that little keyboard thing that's playing under there is "Fight the Good Fight" by Triumph.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's something he did until the day he died, man. What a fucking soldier. And, you know, the last time we got to see him and everything was so emotional, but just a testament to how much Ron loved, you know, Decibel Geek and Rockin' Pod. And, man, he would not let go till he made it to that show. And to get to spend that time with him. And then always, you know, our favorite part of Rockin' Pod is the day after, you know, when we get to either, you know, usually Camaro's place, sometimes yours, and we all get to hang out. And to spend that time with Ron is just something, you know, I'll always treasure.
Yeah. You know, somebody was just asking me the other day about what's my favorite episode of Decibel Geek that we've ever done. And I always say the same thing. It's the one with Ron where we did the Beat the Geek.
Oh, yeah.
The joke on
that was the greatest show because Ron had the answers and he still messed up.
Yeah. Beat him.
He was so drunk. And what I loved about his appearance on our show was Ian and I seemed to convince him when he liked the song, and when he and I would bash the song, he'd be like, "Yeah, you know what? You're right. It ain't that
good." Oh man, and I think back to you know, that last picture we took at Aaron's house. You know, when we're all gathered around, and of course I got right down and got right in his lap, and he took what strength he had to put it on the back of my head and to push me down. And I'll never forget, you know, the last thing he said to me was too much teeth. And I said, hey, you know, I'm not a Hagar fan. I can't gum that shit.
Oh boy. Yeah, he pulled it together for that last Rockin' Pod. It's like, and I remember talking to him like going up to it. It's like, are you sure you're gonna be okay to do this? Like, it seems like everyone's saying, like, maybe you shouldn't do this. And he was like, no, I'm coming. You know, don't. At that point, it's like, you know what, Ron? Fucking come on then. You know, and he did it. He made it. You know, and we got to present him with the award that year.
Yeah.
You know, and it was, man, I miss him. I miss him so much. So much.
And it was tough. It was tough to be strong at that time because you could see, you know, what he was dealing with. Yeah. But at the same time, you can't I mean, there's times I wanted to cry, but you couldn't do that because you're like, this motherfucker, if he could do all this to get here, don't you fucking cry. Don't make him feel bad. You know, you treat Ron like you would always treat Ron and fuck with him and have fun with him. And that's what I did, even when it was hard. And man, those are great, great fucking memories. Yeah. You know, we're all lucky to have had Ron in our lives.
Oh yeah. For sure.
No doubt about it.
All right. Well, so we got a few things we need to get to. And do we want to do the rock and roll show and tell now, Aaron?
Yeah, sure. Why not? You know, I know you got a tournament lined up for us tonight. We always like to bust out the tournaments on Friday night live streams. We got a lot of friends I see already in the comment section, a lot of Facebook users. How does that work again? How do they get to go by their real name so we can see who they are?
It's something to do, like if you're on your phone, it should like prompt you to like give permission or something. I'm not sure how it works. The easiest way is to just go watch it on YouTube and go through your YouTube profile. That way we'll see your name. But otherwise, or put your name at the end if you're showing up as Facebook user. I think
I'm Eric Luzier to figure that shit out. I came on your show one time during a live stream. I'm like, I couldn't figure it out. And I just started, you know, talking my usual shit. Since Zach's like, oh, I guess Ian's here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's easy to figure you out, Ian. That's no problem at all. But yeah, so let's do a rock and roll show and tell. And there's the fancy graphic for all you that are watching.
Awesome.
All right. So, Aaron, why don't you go first on this?
Oh, shit. Did I miss my cue on the explosions?
Well, that's for Bracket Brawl.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see this ugly Kid Joe tramp stamp you got.
All right, you ready? Let's check it.
Yeah.
Whitfield Crane came down to the parlor and gave it to me himself after the show. It was awesome.
Oh, Eddie Canistracci's here. Love that guy.
all kinds of cool people over here checking us out tonight. Hello, everybody.
Oh shit!
Thank you, Stanley, everybody.
Earlier,
he knows that in trunk people. Yeah.
I'll let you all do your show and tell, but just for a second, I'd like to hold up the Symphony X album because the Cool Jackson Routing is in the chat room right now.
Oh, right on.
And I'll show off my show and tell after you guys.
Okay, all right. So who's going first?
Why don't you go first, Aaron?
I'll go first. I ain't got a whole lot. I would show you my ticket stub from the Queens of the Stone Age concert last Saturday night, but you know, that's not a thing anymore. I'd have to go upstairs, get my wife's phone. But I got to say, it was fucking awesome, man. We went and seen them here at the Ascend Amphitheater in Nashville. They put on a hell of a show, man. It was almost like one of those things where it was like, man, they're playing all my favorite songs. They're playing the stuff off the new album that I like. They're playing all their classic stuff that I like. It was one good song after the other. It was like, it just took off from the first song and didn't let off till the show was over. It's fucking awesome. If Queens of Stone Age come to your town, you ought to check them out. It was great. Really great live. One of the best shows I've seen in a long, long time. I got this thing I want to show. It is called Seven Ravens. This is new. We had a listener send this to us who actually turns out to be a producer and a songwriter. And he's got this thing called Seven Ravens. They've been around for a couple of years, but this is their brand new album. It just came out. It's pretty awesome, man. I really don't like a lot of times when listeners or like people will send me their stuff, you know, and I don't never want to say no. Like, don't send it to me because I might not like it, you know, and then you're going to wonder why I'm not answering your messages. And I like to skip all that bullshit. But with this, I let them send it to me. It's badass. The album's called After the Storm. Some of the songs feature Billy Sheehan on bass. It's killer, man. It's somewhere between like just regular rock music, like hard, heavy rock music and power metal. It's not European like power metal, like you think Germany, you know, you think of that kind of music, but it's got elements of that. Right. But it's still a good hard rock album. The songs are all really well written, very cool. I was impressed with it. Like, this has been riding with me in the car all week, and I haven't taken it out. I got one other thing to show you. This is pretty awesome. I got this for basically a dime. I got to get up to show it to you, though.
Oh, boy. Here we go. But, yeah, that Seven Ravens, they sent it to me, too. But I guess I would describe it as melodic power metal.
It's a classic.
What do you got here? Oh, yeah, you told me about this.
That's awesome, brother.
Mint condition Hulk Hogan poster from 1985.
Nice.
I basically paid like a dime for it. It's fucking awesome.
Nice.
You
can pick up a lot of cool shit at gay bars.
Yeah.
You know, for cheap. Too.
It was tagged up on the wall in the bathroom and nobody said nothing, so I took that fucker.
Where do you think I got half my David Lee Roth posters?
Right, yeah, right. Where do you think Ralph got his co-host? Bathroom of the gay bar.
Our buddy Al Horta with some advice. If you want to get a ticket stub on your way out of a venue after a show, go to the guest services and ask for one. They usually have hard tickets for people who need upgrades. So that's a good tip to have.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I did not know that. I'm going to go back.
Stubs.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to collecting them now that you can do that.
Yeah, having my
I've got thousands. And I hate this, the shit on your phone. I'm always downloading a new app to get into a fucking show. Everywhere I go, it's a different app I got to fucking download, and I never have service where the fuck I'm at and shit. Oh, it's a pain in the ass.
I've just been printing out my Ticketmaster You've Got the Tickets emails. It's not nearly as exciting.
Yeah.
All right.
You autograph this piece of 8x10 white paper with black print on it for me, please?
Oh, look, we have a troll. Facebook user, whoever it is, says Hagar rules, rings not wings.
Oh, God.
Fellas?
Yeah, we know who that is. Hagar can't leave us alone.
Ian wishes death on you.
Yeah, Facebook user anonymous. I don't blame him, though, man. If I'd write some stupid shit like that, I'd remain anonymous, too, you know? Dumb motherfucker. God Eric L. Use Wallet on your phone if you have Android. I do have Android. Yeah, I can't figure that shit out. I know how to download music and porn. That's about it. That's
Not in that order.
Not in that
No.
Oh, it's Troy Maturin. Okay, I should have known. This is the listener that we were not in favor with after we did the whole episode. I told you.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. Yeah. I went back and looked for that episode because I wanted to hear it, and I was having trouble finding. You got to tag me in that shit, you know.
I'll send you the link.
You know, in this guy's defense, I know Ralph and I are known as like, you know, the Hagar haters, and this shit's getting so out of hand. I'm seriously, I am ready to just let it go.
Bullshit.
I mean, seriously though, there's too much. You guys probably know more about this. I think it was more of an issue where you guys live in Nashville. But did you guys see this shit? Apparently, somebody put Sammy Hagar's face on a Bud Light can. You know, and then, you know, there's all this uproar. Kid Rock shooting up the fucking cans.
Kid Rock was mad about that.
Yeah, you know, and then I see this shit. Grown men are dressing up as Sammy Hagar and reading books to children. and there's a lot of people making us think about this. You know, it's like, you know, what the even, you know, when I knew this shit was getting out of hand, somebody who should be here, goddammit, I don't see him posting, but the Mooger Fooger, you know, the Mooger Fooger told me in a moment of clarity at the last Rockin' Pod, he's like, I don't even like Hagar. He goes,
no, he didn't.
He goes, I don't even like Hagar. But he goes, if I say that shit at work, I end up in fucking HR. You know, and I got to do all these sensitivity classes and shit, you know. This shit's getting out of hand. And, you know, people think I'm the villain. Hey, remember, I'm the liberal guy. I voted so that Hagar fans can marry each other and adopt kids. You know, I mean, you guys should be as miserable as the rest of us, you know, straight cis men who enjoy pussy and like good music. You know, I don't know. It's terrible. Fucking Sammy Hagar.
Can't wait.
Terry Funk is dead and Sammy Hagar lives. You know.
Oh man.
Not
right. Here's a Sophie's choice for you. Better Van Halen singer, Sammy or Mitch?
Diamond Dave.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
Sammy will always be the voice of Montrose. Well, true.
Yeah. And that's why Montrose is dead.
Which is unfortunate as well, because that first Montrose album rules, except for the singing and the lyrics. Oh, hey, Ronnie, I wrote a song about a motorcycle. It's called Bad Motor Scooter.
And here's another thing. Watch the fuck out. Montrose dead. Eddie Van Halen dead. That black dude from the fucking Circle better watch the fuck out, or whatever. You know, that Big Johnson guy. He's next.
The guy from Milli Vanilli dead.
Yeah,
Sammy,
all dead. All dead. That shit, you know, cancer.
Bob Hope. That's
Bob Hope dead.
Sammy.
Dead.
Sammy had everything to do with Bob Hope and Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah. Do your research.
Yeah, the things you learn on the Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
This is the worst rock and roll show and tell we've ever done. Oh, too funny. All right. I'll go last. Ralph, you got something you want to show off?
Well, I got plenty, but I'll go by it quick. And I do want to thank the awesome viewers of Almost Human that got me most of these. Coop Jackson, he got me this album, Symphony X, The Odyssey. I took it to my friend's house because I don't have a turntable here at the moment. Amazing album. This is somebody called Jacob, got me the Ace Frehley tribute thing on vinyl.
That's got some cool
stuff.
Yeah.
Jacob Smith is really, and I'm not a prog guy. I'm not into prog. But he really got me into this band called Gentle Giant. And he bought me every Gentle Giant album. I don't have them all here, but Octopus, Acquiring the Taste.
How many albums are there? Is there a lot?
There's plenty. They're from the 70s. They broke up in the early 80s. The new Noel Gallagher. Absolutely love this album. My girlfriend got me this. Have you guys ever heard
Nice.
Paradise Alley.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone singing the title track?
I haven't heard the music. I've just seen the movie.
Oh man, the Too Close to Paradise. You got to hear it. It's Sylvester Stallone singing.
I heard him singing Rhinestone. I don't think I want to listen to that.
Dude, you want
Rhinestone rules.
It's hilarious.
That movie sucks.
What is
Rhinestone rules.
Stallone?
Another one, The Cool Jackson Got Me, which is so far my favorite album of 2013, which is Hollowed by Jag Panzer.
Oh, nice.
Jacob Smith got me into this really kind of obscure band from the 70s called Blood Rock. And he got me Blood Rock 2 and Blood Rock 3. You know them?
I got 1 and 2.
Okay, I just need 1.
2 or 3. I don't know. I got 2 of the 3, I think.
And the last one is the new Corrosion of Conformity. It's called American Volume Dealer.
That's not the new one.
Yeah, that's not new.
oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
old. It
Well,
sucks
this is,
too.
No, that's pretty good. I think.
I gotta say, this was given to me by somebody that works in a record plant, and they made this album. So
All
he
right.
brought it to me, so I thought it was the new one.
Oh, okay.
It's good. It's good
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
And that's it. That's my show and tell.
Nice.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the Jake Panzer's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, no, actually, it's my favorite album so far this year. It's so good.
Wow.
It's really, really good. I'm very
We were just talking about that band not too long ago, and neither Chris and I are really familiar with them, but I know the name.
yeah, they've been around a while. They've been around a long, long time. What's his name from Megadeth came from Jag Panzer? Matthew Broderick, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chris Broderick.
Chris Broderick came from Jag.
Yeah. Matthew Broderick came from War Games.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
You gotta love this shit though. Look, all the Rouse fans like send them fucking free shit, and all mine press charges and restraining orders.
You do get a license plate made for you later, though.
Yes. I got one thing to show, but I forgot to grab it, and I got to piss anyway. So make fun of me while I'm gone, and I'll be right back.
All right, I'll do mine. Mine's just one item, and it came. All I've done is take it out of the cardboard box. But as a lot of you know, Alice Cooper's Road came out today. I got the Good Records special edition. It's called the AstroTurf edition. This is limited to 1,000, and I got the 12th one made. So
nice.
It comes with a like this kind of cardboard print of a picture of the band, which is kind of cool. Then you've got. It also comes with like these little. Comes with a fucking baseball card of Alice Cooper, which I thought was kind of neat. Let's see if I can get the camera to show this. It's like a 70s era baseball card.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. No stats on the back. It looks like a part of a puzzle. That's kind of cool. I ain't going to buy 30 copies of this, though. And then it's got like a holographic sticker. See that?
Heck yeah.
Kind of neat. And then here's the vinyl. And theirs is the one from Good Records that I got it's like a split splatter version of it. And yes, I'm taking the shrink wrap off of it because music's supposed to be played, not just put on a fucking shelf. So there's the cover, which looks good. There's the back. And then
You haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, huh?
I listened to it on streaming today.
Okay.
I've listened to it all day, but I haven't put it on the turntable yet. There's the gatefold picture of the. God, it's hard to get this stuff centered. It's the gatefold picture of the whole band, and I'll show you
It's the gong show.
Yeah, I know. Fucking. Why is this stuck in here? All right, here's the. It's got the lyrics, a little bit of artwork there, and then here's what the vinyl looks like. It's oh, this looks cool. It's like a split.
Nice.
Very cool.
That's
Yeah. It's supposed to look like
Listen to it yet?
I listened to it on streaming all day. I'm just now opening the vinyl though.
What do you think?
I like it. I like it.
It's better than Detroit Stories.
Yeah.
It's kind of on par with Paranormal for me.
Ooh, it's that bad?
No, but I like Paranormal.
I don't know. I like it. I think it's mostly good. I mean, there's not really anything on it I really hate except for like the saxophone stuff. But I mean,
I don't care for that.
That's Alice Cooper. He's going to fit that stuff in there somehow. But overall, I think it's really good. And I think the different songs kind of represent different places in his career. Like you get to hear something and go, oh, this could go on that album, or this could go on Trash, or that might even be on Dada or something, you know?
Right.
So I thought that was pretty cool. My CD, it's got a picture of the album on one side, and then when you flip it over, it's silver on the other.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's pretty special. Yeah,
my copy says piracy is not a victimless crime. I laugh every time I listen to it.
All right. No, but I mean, for me, like the one that stood out the most to me is a song called "The Big Goodbye." I think that's kind of like the heaviest with the best hook on the album.
Really good song.
There's a "Dead Can't Dance," I think is what it's called. I like that one.
Good one.
The only ones that really like turned me off completely, there was a couple. What was it? I didn't care. Oh, what was it? Rules of the Road. Hated that one.
Yeah, that's all right.
I got to the Frankenstein song. That's as far as I went.
That one's pretty cool. That reminds me of something that would be like in his 80s era.
Yeah.
Like the comeback. Lady.
Big Boots musically is good, but lyrically it's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of silly, but it's still pretty cool.
I like the reboot of Road Rats with Road Rats Forever. I think that was really neat. I like that.
I like the original.
Yeah, me too. 100 More Miles I didn't like, and it has like a cover of Magic Bus by The Who, which is completely unnecessary.
I heard it's bad.
It's not like it's performed fine, but it's like, do we really need another cover of that song?
And now is probably a good time to mention, because this was originally, this is a double header fucking episode. You guys can, use the N word when you're on our show, but originally it's supposed to be, tonight on your guys' channel and Sunday on ours. But now that's all changed, and it's going to be next Sunday on our show, because Ralph is now going to see Alice Cooper this Sunday. So it's one of those things. I was so like, no, and Ralph even mentioned, should we postpone everything a week? And I was like, man, the minute we post this shit, we got so much good traction on this shit and people excited. None of your fans, of course, but our fans were like, really, oh God, you guys are going to be on a good show. This is awesome. So yes, we will do part 2 of this next Sunday on our show. We're going to have you guys back. But, I can't fault the guy. He's going to see Alice Cooper.
Yeah, me neither.
And I'm going to go see him for free. And if it's for free, it's for me.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Well, okay. I've got a couple of things I want to show off. The first one, I just want to say, everybody, everybody leaving their comments, cool down a little bit. And Aaron, cover your ears for this first part. Okay. Wrestling's fake. Don't say that shit, because Aaron will get mad. But in honor of Terry Funk, I want to show this amazing 4K deluxe edition of Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Featuring, not only, if you're a dude, you love fucking Roadhouse, man. That's a fucking dude movie. It's got so many cheesy lines, cheesy action shit. More importantly, though, it's got the incredible Terry Funk in it, which, man, that really bummed me out when I saw. You made a post that Brian or Brady or whatever his name is passed away.
Yeah, I posted that we were doing this, and my friend Betty asked me if I heard about Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt, that's it.
A wrestler that just died, and he was only like 36.
Right, and I didn't know his actual last name's Rotunda. Is he related to Mike Rotunda? And all
he is.
Mike Rotunda's son.
Oh, that's Mike Rotunda's son? Okay. I saw like a little bit. Oh, man. Yeah, I knew who Mike Rotunda is, because I, watched the 80s shit like you. Right. And I saw a little bit of his son, and I thought it was like a neat little angle. I don't really watch anymore, but I was like, well, he at least seems entertaining. But, tragic that he died that young.
Right.
But then I saw on the same post, somebody's like, oh, and Terry Funk. And I'm like,
Terry Funk died the day before.
And when I heard Terry Funk died, I put on this classic that features Terry Funk.
Terry Funk's in Paradise Alley?
Oh, he's got a great role.
Oh, nice.
Really?
He's like a wrestler in this movie.
That's right.
I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
My father loved Paradise Alley. He was a big fan of that.
It's a great movie. It's an awesome movie that didn't do too well, but it's funny. It's hysterical. And great acting. Man.
My dad was a huge Paradise Alley fan because he used to drink with an actor in the movie, Frank McRae, the black guy that's in it. And, you know, a lot of times in the 80s, he played the captain that would yell at everybody. Like he was a captain who yelled in 48 Hours and another 48 Hours.
You know what I watched the other day that he's in, and it's an awesome movie, Used Cars.
Oh, I haven't seen that in forever. That was a good movie.
He's in that with dog's nuts. No, a great movie, but I haven't seen it in years. But yeah, Roadhouse, man. If you guys can get this on 4K from Vinegar Syndrome, it's amazing. And a record I wouldn't recommend, but I have this special edition.
I remember that.
This was
me calling you going, you better come back here and get this thing.
Yeah. This one's signed by all the cool kids at Rockin' Pod. And I love it. I actually have to go on another podcast, America's podcast, mind you, Freeform Rock Podcast, and discuss this. I love, though, on the back, it says, this album sucks balls. True story.
I know I signed that, too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Everybody signed that. And seriously, like, we all have those parties, like, you're obliged to have a party for something, but then there's the point where you just want everybody to fucking leave. Man, you just want to pass out or you're done with this shit. Put that shit on.
It'll clear a room.
Out. Yeah. That shit, you know. If you think your son would look better in a dress, put that shit on, you know. Push it forward.
They're gonna accuse this video of being anti-transgender.
We got.
I don't even know what I know it was something you said. Obviously, somebody left a comment on our live stream last night. Anti-transgender, and I was like, "What did Ian say?"
Yeah. I came here for an album review, and I got trans hate. You know.
Stay woke,
guys. All right, those of you watching,
and that's how long it took us to get kicked off of Friday Night Decibel Geek live stream.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
That's what Ralph said when we were doing this. He goes, "Yeah, let's get Decibel Geek canceled."
Right, we're gonna get canceled now. We'll probably lose at least a few listeners, I'm sure, but that's fine. These guys are real life friends, guys. We're not just Facebook friends. Like, we've been there for each other. We've helped each other through some rough times. Yes, they are irreverent with their humor, but you have to learn how to take a joke, guys. It's humor. Nobody's getting hurt here. Relax.
And that's the thing that's the best about this is all four of us are great friends.
Yes.
And we all call each other, and we've all talked to each other during rough times and shit like that. And there's people who have given you guys a lot of shit for us, in our sense of humor and everything. And you guys have always stuck by us, and that means everything.
It's that first Rockin' Pod.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
People running up to me going, "You're going to let them say that on stage about Sammy?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am."
But I mean, seriously, that's, you guys are true friends, and you always have our back no matter what dumb shit we do. And people accuse me of trans hate. Hey, I'm the guy that wore a dress to fucking Rockin' Pod too.
That's true.
When Ralph didn't have the chutzpah to do it, I did it. God damn it!
Oh, and were you supposed to wear a dress, Ralph?
No. Well, Ian brought it up, and I was like, I ain't wearing no dress. But Ian, I said, I'll dress up. I'll put the Vinnie Vincent makeup, but I ain't wearing no dress. And Ian did, because Ian's half a fag.
Yeah. Half.
Oh, fuck.
Half. Well, yeah, about 3/4. I'd like Van Hagar.
I can say half on here, right?
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want. I don't care.
The best was Rockin' Pod 2, because, for those of you who weren't there, I mean, this thing gets bigger and bigger every year. First year was at like a VFW in a strip mall. Second year was at a bar that had a restaurant in the back. And so when we did the second one and I go and drag, there's people that are there for Rockin' Pod and there's people that are there for the bar and the restaurant in front. And I walk into the bathroom, hike up my dress and start pissing at the urinal. And this dude in a cowboy hat looks at me like, what the fuck? I'm like, how you doing? And the funniest thing was, I did Ralph's makeup that I thought looked really fucking good. I had coworkers of mine make like a template of Vinny's makeup, so I could do it on Ralph. Ralph's looked really good, and the template it didn't last to me. We did Ralph's makeup first, and Metal Mike did mine, and it kind of fucked up. So he had to do it freehand, and I am kind of Rubenesque. I'm husky, as my mom would say. So as we're walking from the hotel to the venue,
well, it was also hot as balls that day too.
Dude, I start melting. The makeup's running down my face. It looks there, and I'm sitting there in a muumuu. And that was the funniest thing. I went to fucking Walmart to buy a muumuu because I'm like, where are you gonna get a muumuu? Walmart, Walmart people wear muumuus. So I go there, and I had some lady. I'm having trouble finding the muumuus in the muumuu section. I'm like, where's the biggest muumuu, one that would cover me? And she's just looking at me. I'm like, it's a joke. It's for an event. She's like, yeah, get your Sammy Hagar loving ass out of here. Just take the muumuu and leave, But yeah, I had the balls to dress like a woman before it was cool.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite thing was Ralph had a sign with the prices for the box set.
Oh God, I still have that. I still have that. I have a box of Rockin' Pod shit that I try to give away every year, and it's still there.
Well, and Ralph and Ian have a video. And I think it's still up on the Rock and Metal Combat YouTube page. You can watch it where I think Scott Stein recorded it, of you guys walking to the venue and going in. And there's a point, like anyone who knows me during Rockin' Pod Day knows that I'm not going to have time for small talk. Like they walk in and I see all this commotion going on, and like it's on video on YouTube, and like they finally catch up to me, and Ian says something or asks me something, and I just look at both of them. I'm like, I don't have time for this, and I walk away.
But because we are, I did that because of you. Because, for those of you who don't know, Vinnie Vincent was supposed to appear at that rock,
right?
And everything went south, and he was very shitty in what he did to you, and
he just tried to be himself.
right. But it was very, and we're like, fuck, because I was so happy for you to get him, because this is before he literally came back out, and was doing all this other shit, you had him lined up.
Yeah.
And then this shit, I'm like, fuck Vinnie Vincent, man. He's fucking with Decibel Geek. He's fucking with this guy. That's why I talk about, we got to go in Vinnie Vincent makeup and drag. That fucking homo. And I don't mean that homophobic, but,
Cheesy.
I did that for you, God damn it. And now I'm forever on the internet in a fucking dress.
Yeah.
With my side boob hanging out and shit.
Yeah, but that was your idea. I did not put you up to that.
Yeah. Okay. Blame it on me. I was trying to help you.
Oh, no, it definitely made my day less stressful because it gave me a good laugh when I needed one.
But the best is like, and I had to do interviews, all the interviews we had lined up. And I love Paul Taylor from Winger after we were done, because a lot of times when we do these interviews afterwards, we're like, hey, man, can I get a picture with you? That was awesome. Paul Taylor said, can I get a picture with you? He's like, you got to stand up. He goes, I want the dress and everything. It was awesome.
Wow.
Paul Taylor actually brought that up to me the last time I saw him, like within the last year at a show. And he was, he brought it up and he was like, I remember that year I came, was it 2018? He's like, that guy had Vinny's makeup on and he's wearing a dress. He's like, that was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
He was awesome. I love Paul Taylor. Great guest.
Yeah, he's cool.
And then that was the same year we had Troy.
Well, he did. Yeah, he did tour. He did tour with Vinnie Vincent because he was with Alice Cooper at the time they toured together.
Right. But yeah, we had Troy Laketta, who I thought was I was so honored to interview him. You know, I'm a huge Tesla fan. My first concert was Tesla opening up for Alice Cooper on the Constrictor tour.
Oh no.
And so like when I'm like, let's get a picture, he's like, can you move your beer? And I'm like, I ain't rock and roll. Look, you're Tesla, Troy Laketta.
The dress and Vincent makeup are okay though.
yeah. Like he's okay with that, but yeah, move the natural light you're drinking. You know,
I suppose you don't want there's a him with a beer. It ain't you. It's himself.
It's always. I mean, everybody knows that's like it's like legendary. Me drinking at Rockin' Pod, and that I always have beer. It's like the worst kept secret. And the best I think was before Rockin' Pod 3, when Ralph had the argument with Sonny Pooney when we were doing the tournament, and so Sonny Pooney buys me a case of beer. And he goes, hey, I want no ill will with you guys. I got something for you under the table. And it was like a case of fucking PBR. And I was like, right on.
All is forgiven. Just give me beer.
Like, I never had any problem with you anyway, but thanks for the beer. But it's always like, how can I keep the beer a secret so the venue doesn't get mad that I'm not paying $15 a beer?
Yeah, so far I have not gotten fined because of you guys, so we're good.
Because of him, I don't drink.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Ralph's sober, so
yeah. He has no excuse for his behavior.
Yeah,
that's true.
Well, it was hard street drugs.
That's right.
The cocaine.
And we bought off a Rock and Ron.
All in honor of Rock and Rod. All right, Aaron, what do we want to do next? We've done rock and roll show and tell.
Yeah, I guess we're all done with that. What else we got? We're about not even quite halfway through, but I know you got a tournament lined up, and it's a special day.
Today is a special day. It not only in honor of Rock and Ron and Alice Cooper's release date.
I love the way Ralph just gets up and
Ralph just leaves.
See him walk all the way up.
Yeah. Like, Ralph's like truly invested in this conversation, obviously. That's all good.
I gotta put a long hallway behind me. That's awesome. Oh man, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I love how comforting it is that we're all friends, and like when I see Aaron sitting there behind his wall of CDs, and I know this place. I've been there. I know that's like double-sided.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
And I know also every time I go over to Aaron's, I almost fucking lose my dick because his toilet seat won't stay up in the basement. You gotta hold that motherfucker up or it'll fucking circumcise you, whether you want it or not.
I don't know why that is.
Fix that shit.
Tesla. We have the versus questions. They're bleeding from you guys' show over to ours.
God.
Tesla or Kick-Axe? Oh,
really?
Tesla. Come on.
Yeah, Tesla.
Yeah.
Although Ralph, I don't think you're much into Tesla, are you?
I love Tesla.
Oh, I thought you didn't like them for some reason.
No, I'm more of a fan of the deep tracks though, like Paradise and stuff like that.
That's a great song.
I think those are their best songs. Those real deep tracks.
Yeah.
You know.
My band in high school, we played Paradise. That was a fun song to play.
Tesla. I saw Tesla. I've seen Tesla many times. I saw them open for Def Leppard on the first album.
Nice.
Heck
yeah.
Good band.
I prefer Kick-Axe.
No.
No, I'm kidding. Though that Vices album's pretty badass. I like it.
It is a great record. I heard they have a
Kick-Axe.
Have you seen their new video? They put a new video out, Kick-Axe.
I didn't even know they were still around. You know, I saw Kick-Axe, which I was very bummed because I was supposed to see Great White. And I'm not a Great White fan, but I love that first Great White album.
Yeah.
And they were open Defenders of the Faith, the Judas Priest tour. And I went to it thinking to see Great White, and it was Kick-Axe. They were still good, but I prefer the first Great White album. You know,
it's really good.
You should watch the new Kick-Axe video, not because it's great, but for the comedy value alone. It's about the worst video I've ever seen.
I had no idea they were still there.
It's so bad.
Is the singer still barefoot?
I don't think that. No, I don't think I saw that. But word to the wise for any band, if you're over 40 years old, don't do a green screen video. You're just going to look old and stupid. It never works.
And don't do whatever Dokken did in that new video.
Oh, God. The
Holy
song is good, too. That's the worst part.
I like the song, man.
I like.
Yeah, I think
The song's great.
I think that's a little studio magic on Don's voice.
Oh, more than a little.
I
Chris
thought it was
Jericho.
pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Oh. It would be funny if Ralph would walk around with a smoking jacket like Hugh Hefner.
That was cool.
I would. I quit smoking. I quit smoking, by the way.
Oh, good for you, man.
4 months.
Oh, nice.
Right on.
You know what's funny is all the people watching have no idea where Ralph is, but all their mothers know exactly what that room is.
Ian is so mean to me. Why do I put up with this guy?
Sorry, boss.
I'm going to freeform. Fuck you.
Oh man.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Leave me for America's podcast.
We're going to get in the middle of a family brawl here.
I'm leaving the Universal podcast for the American podcast.
Yeah. Now it sucks. Mark's all pissed off because Ralph is the one who talked him into going to Keel Fest and he won't let it go.
Oh shit.
I am a Keel fan, but man, that was bad. That was painfully bad.
And it was a toss up. I was like, you know, should we do this in honor of Rock and Ron, or should this be a fundraiser for the survivors of Keel Fest 3? You know.
You know what happened at Keel Fest?
I know all that happened at Keel Fest from you guys' show.
I went upstairs, right? And all these guys followed me, but they were all stopped because you can't go upstairs. Upstairs is for the VIP.
Right.
And nobody stopped me. I went up there and there's everybody. Rick Fox, Ron Keel. You know, this is when not Cold Sweat, the Fifth were playing.
The Fifth.
And I'm not even talking to them. I'm just sitting down in some comfortable chair while they're all like being VIP and shit. All these people that paid and stuff. And I'm just sitting up there. I didn't even know. And then when I came down, they told me, dude, they stopped us because it was VIP and you just went up there. You know?
Yeah. There is nothing that will humble you. You can think like, oh, I have a podcast. Oh, I'm on YouTube. Nothing will put you in your place like being kicked out of a Keel VIP. Then you really know you are less than shit.
Wow.
Oh,
True story.
wow.
Well, I should mention the comment popped up. Rick Fox himself is actually watching this stream, so he wants to know the feedback from Keel Fest. So,
Rick Fox was great.
No,
Rick Fox was great. Everybody else, though, you know.
It was not fun. I didn't have fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's asking.
And I'm a fan of Steeler and Keel and all that stuff.
Yeah. So let's get to the bracket. All right, Aaron, we ready for you ready to do the sound effect for the graphic?
Do it.
All right, here we go.
Hold me.
Bracket brawl. We can only afford the visual. All right. So today is Gene Simmons' 74th birthday.
Wow. He's now 75?
He's not 75, unlike that news station from Florida that used a tribute band Gene for their happy 75th birthday post on Facebook today.
All right. Yeah, because I saw 75 earlier.
Yeah. So I thought, why don't we do a bracket involving Gene Simmons, but in kind of in honor of his birthday? But there's a catch. So as we all know, so I had the idea. I'm like, let's do a bracket about Gene songs that he wrote by himself. So of course I was hoping for only 16. Turns out there's actually 29 or 30. But then I'm like, no, let's make this more fun because we're not going to have Deuce on here or Nothing to Lose. Those are classic songs. Who gives a fuck? We're going to go from 1979's Dynasty forward. So this is going to be the bracket brawl of Gene Simmons, The Battle for Mediocrity.
Oh, shit.
I like more Gene songs in the 80s than Paul.
Well, let's see how that stacks up with what we have going on for this bracket.
All right.
And I've got special.
I'll be right back.
Okay, and I've got graphics for every song that is involved in this thing. I definitely slacked off on my job today to do all this shit. So let's look at the comments real quick while Aaron goes away because we need him for all of it. But this is good because there's 4 of us, and then if we tie, the audience can be the tiebreaker. So we'll do like majority rules.
Nice.
So let's see. Rick has a comment. Gene was at 24-25 back during the Loft rehearsal days when we were watching their rehearsals, which Rick on our show was like one of the best live streams we did because he had all kinds of amazing stories about hanging out in the Loft. It was great. Sinkin Stanley says, "Happy birthday, Greed Simmons." Sinkin Stanley showing up. That's awesome. All right. So not all of these songs were sung by Gene, but every one of these was written only by Gene Simmons himself. So we're going to do this Sweet 16 style like they do in the NCAA tournament. I have a bracket in front of me, but I can't make that work on the screen and change it. So we're just going to do graphics for every song. So we ready for the first round?
Yeah, let's do it.
No.
No.
Wait. Asshole. First competition, we have X-Ray Eyes
I like that one.
versus Domino.
Oh shit.
X-Ray Eyes.
That's easy for me.
Yeah, I think I'm going X-Ray Eyes.
I'm going with X-Ray Eyes.
I'll go X-Ray Eyes too, so it'll be a clean sweep on that one.
I would imagine most anybody in the listenership out there think otherwise.
You're wrong.
You're already uploaded.
Let's go and take a look at we got to look at the listeners and see what they have to say.
Everybody's saying X-Ray Eyes.
Chad Hill, X-Ray, the Koof Jackson, X-Ray Eyes. And then him also saying ha ha ha. Eddie Canastracci says X-Ray Eyes. Nobody's going to pick Domino.
No.
Sinkin Stanley picks X-Ray Eyes. Rick Fox picks When You Wish Upon a Star. I didn't have that in there because he didn't write that song.
Yeah.
Rick
Fox said Domino was a ripoff of a song he wrote for ZZ Top.
Oh, is that right?
You know what? That song would fit
West
in.
Nations, this is not the Rock and Metal Combat live stream, so save that for their show.
It's Sunday.
Light Up the Sky, by the way.
Yeah, I agree. Light Up the Sky. Al Horta says X-Ray Eyes. Okay, so X-Ray Eyes moves on.
Easy. Everybody agrees on that. It's a great way to start the tournament when we're all in agreement 100%.
And Sinkin Stanley adds, Domino sucks. I agree. It sounds like a bad ZZ Top song. I've never liked it.
Yeah, Sinkin Stanley's correct.
Yeah. Can we all agree Revenge isn't that good to begin with?
It's not.
It's got its moments, but it's not.
I think it's overrated. Wes. Okay. Okay. Bye. I'm assuming you're just quoting Ian on that. Don't get all pissy about it. The Koof Jackson likes X-Ray Eyes, but likes Domino, but X-Ray Eyes crushes it. Okay. All right. Let me go back to my board. The next matchup is going to be, I tried to make these easy, interesting matchups to start with. Fits Like a Glove.
I like that.
Versus one of Ralph's favorite songs, We Are One.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
I got a feeling we're all going to be unanimous here again.
No, we're not.
I knew it. Fits Like a Glove for me.
I'm gonna be like the fourth wheel on the shopping cart here.
That's like Manute Bol in a slam dunk contest with Hervé Villachez. Jesus Christ. Fucking Fits Like a Glove.
Yeah.
Sorry about my little people joke. Whoever gets offended.
Ralph, you're really going to go with We Are One over that song?
I honestly think We Are One's a better song.
Oh,
okay. Now I quit the show, and I'm going to go join Mark Alden Taylor. Jesus Christ.
I do love Fits Like a Glove, though. Don't get it twisted. Let's cut the deck. But I like We Are One more.
Okay.
I'm not doing this to be controversial. I really do feel that. I really do feel that.
Yeah. And I think this should settle the shit that I'm fucking homophobic, because obviously I do a show with a fag.
Yeah, well, you like Without You by Motley Crue, so shut the hell up.
That's a good song.
Yeah,
it's better than Glitter. It's better than Glitter.
Right. No, Glitter's better. But I'll give you that I am very, very anti-heterosexual. 'heterosexual. For liking Glitter. I'll give you that.
All right.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that I am very, very anti-heterosexual for liking Glitter. I'll give you that. I'll give you that I am very, very anti-heterosexual for liking Glitter. I'll give you that.
Your mama like glitter in her titties.
Hey man, what's the fun?
All right. Well, so the consensus is, Ralph, you're alone on this. We are one blows.
Don't understand it. That song kind of sucks.
That's
You know?
Glove. Sorry, Ralph. Poop versus Turd.
I don't know.
I think Fits Like a Glove's a cool song. Revenge sucks shit. Okay.
Glove is one of Kiss's heaviest songs, fastest, thrashiest kind of tunes. I was
Rick Fox just said "We Are One." It was worse than Killfest 3.
Oh boy.
I've seen it.
I love Rick Fox. He's a great guest.
You are motherfucker's Villa in the house.
All right. So Fits Like a Glove moves on. All right. Let me go to the. All right. This is an interesting matchup here. So we have Lonely is the Hunter.
I like that one.
Versus In Your Face.
Oh, yeah. That's easy.
Like I said, they're not all sung by Gene, but they're all written just by Gene.
Okay.
What are we picking here?
Lonely is the Hunter.
Really? Yeah. I do like that song. It's got a cool groove to it. It's different than a lot of Kiss songs, but In Your Face is pretty damn cool, especially with Ace Frehley singing it.
I'm agreeing with you because I think In Your Face is better than about half of Psycho Circus.
Yeah.
Well, anything's better than Psycho Circus, but I mean, both of these songs are like two retarded kids trying to ride a motorcycle. You know, it's not going to end well.
I definitely will go with In Your Face. I think that Animalized song is terrible.
Huh.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm the lonely is the hunter.
Yes, you're the lonely. You're the lonely hunter.
I'm the loneliest hunter.
All right. Well, let's look at what the people are saying. You're quoting someone else. I don't know what that is. They both suck. In Your Face, Lonely. Eddie Canstrachi says Lonely is the motherfucking hunter.
Yep.
In Your Face, Lonely is the hunter. It's kind of split on this one.
Hey, I see some lonely love.
Face,
Yeah,
neither one is that
suck.
good. They both kind of suck, but In Your Face will go on.
All right. He'll lose the next round. I guarantee it.
The next one is I think I'm going to be the only person that likes one of these songs, I think. This is two modern era Gene Simmons songs. We have, hang on, my special
so only
effects aren't
Ken
working.
Mills has heard them.
We've got Yes, I Know Nobody's Perfect versus Eat Your Heart Out from Monster.
Oh my God. Two horrible songs.
Yeah.
And I like both of them.
Oh, I hate them both. But I'll go with the one that's not Eat Your Heart Out. Nobody's. Oh God, that song's so bad though.
Yes, I know Nobody's Perfect. It's only going to go through by default.
I think Eat Your Heart Out is worse, but not by much.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Ralph on that. I mean, neither one of these songs are really anything I'd want to go out of my way to listen to, but I guess I'll go with the first one.
Yeah.
So you're going to go with Yes, I Know. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Nobody's Perfect and Kiss Isn't Even Close.
I'll be the one person that goes with Eat Your Heart Out, but I love both songs. I think both songs are great. I like the little Humble Pie reference in the intro for Eat Your Heart Out.
Stanley is crying now that you like something with Scab Kiss.
All right, let's go. Let's look at the listeners. Well, Singing Stanley says both suck. Ron Deemert says Jizz Fest. Chad Hill says yes. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Jackson says horrible. Eddie Canestracci says, "Are those real Kiss songs?" Tracy Jackson.
Yes.
Yeah, Tracy Jackson hates both of them. Facebook user says, "I don't know any of those songs." Eddie Canestracci says, "I forget what they sound like." You guys keep saying Rick Fox said this or that, but it's not me and my name doesn't show up, so I'm only putting my name after what I actually post. You're quoting someone else's comments. Okay. I did not know that. Sinking Stanley chimed in again to say both below.
Yeah, we heard you the first time.
Facebook user.
Eating that dead horse.
Facebook user says eat your heart out. Matthew Kahn says both are forgettable, so I don't know. I guess the one from Monster. So I have like 3 votes for Eat Your Heart Out.
You can see how unmemorable these songs really are.
Yeah. Satanic Spud, love the name, says, and I love the Hulk Hogan photo. I'd rather listen to Chris Jericho sing shitty Kiss songs than Scab Kiss.
I don't. I'd rather hear Scab Kiss. Chris Jericho's terrible, man.
He's kind of cringy to watch live. Yes, I know both songs below.
I saw him live.
I did too. Aaron and I both saw him open for Ugly Kid Joe.
Yeah, but are you guys on the MTV fucking special? No, I am.
Oh, okay. Satanic Spud asks, is one of them about eating poontang on a cruise? No, that was what was that song's name from Monster? Ralph, you like Monster too. What is that?
Down Below?
Yeah, Take Me Down Below. That's the one. Actually, I like that song. It's like an 80s Kiss song.
That's one I like.
Yeah. Would go on blind count. Yeah, well, I mean it might, but it's not part of the bracket. 200. The Going Blind is co-written by Steve Cornell, so it wouldn't count. These are only songs that are credited just to Gene. So, yes, I know, begrudgingly goes ahead.
So would She Looked 5 to Me be counted out because Steve Cornell co-wrote that too?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
Don't get me started on that motherfucker. Okay, next round. I don't think either you. This is another bad. There's so many turkeys in this list. This is hard to do. All right, so the next round is from Lick It Up, Dance All Over Your Face.
Yeah.
Versus from 1998, You Wanted the Best.
Oh.
Slam dunk.
Both pretty awful songs.
Yeah, but one is on Psycho Circus.
That's true.
I like Dance All Over Your Face. I have no problem with that song. Only song I don't like off that album is Lick It Up.
I'm going with Dance.
I'm going with that one. Yeah, You Wanted the Best is fucking cringeworthy.
Oh yeah. No more war.
I don't know. The thing I like about that song is that they all trade off vocals in it. I always thought that was cool. I wish they'd have done more of that in their career instead of waiting until Psycho Circus.
I wish they would have done more of that didn't sound like You Wanted the Best, you know?
Yeah, it was the third grade level lyrics that kind of ruin it.
I think I'm still going to go with You Wanted the Best.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
I'll go with You Wanted the Best purely because the Ace's solo is actually decent on that song.
Yeah, it is actually.
Oh my God.
I do like his solo on there, but as a song.
Oh my God.
Ian, you guys are newer to live streams than we are. This is how we tie so the audience can make the decision. That's why I picked that song.
All right, cool. Well, it's up to the people to break the tie then.
All right.
First tie.
There we go.
Down, Rick Fox.
We got Dance.
Yeah, I've seen a lot for Dance.
Dance all over your motherfucking face. Dance has a cool riff. You Wanted the Best sounds like it's from a cereal commercial. That's funny.
Yeah.
Dance. It's like rap. Dance, dance, dance.
It's unanimous. Dance.
Both awful songs. I hate Kiss. Okay.
I like her. I like this chick.
It's
Sinking Stanley loves Dance All Over Your Face.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You Wanted. I don't speak French.
Okay.
The worst song on Lick It Up is better than the best song on Psycho Circus.
Thank you.
That might be a valid point, though.
Wanted the Best and Dance. Lick It Up. The song is bad. I agree, Ralph. So yeah, overall, Dance All Over Your Face will go on.
Yeah. You didn't show it, but Rick Fox said he did something all over Peter Chris's sister's face.
Oh my God! Now he's
Come on, Rick Fox is going. He's gonna laugh at that one.
He's gonna leave 100 comments saying he never said that.
Ian, I am giving Rick Fox your phone number
after
the show.
Dude, I would love to. That guy, he can talk forever. I love him.
No, I love Rick. Rick's great. Has a million amazing stories.
Yeah.
All right, next round we have this 2 songs I actually like. We'll see what you guys say. We've got Secretly Cruel.
Ooh.
I love the photo I picked for that one.
Have you ever heard the story about Ralph and I watching that movie on acid?
Yeah.
Good
Star Grove.
Seriously, almost pissed myself.
All right.
Good story.
So we got Secretly Cruel and going up against Journey of 1,000
Oh.
Years.
Easy.
Yeah, I think so
Secretly
too.
Cruel.
Yeah, Secretly Cruel all day.
I do like both songs, but
Me too.
Secretly Cruel.
Yeah.
Secretly Cruel is my
Ah.
favorite song off Asylum.
Journey of 1,000 Years is my favorite song off Psycho Circus,
I
so
like
I'm going to
that
go with
song
that
a
one.
lot, though, actually.
I think it's a great song.
It
Yeah,
is a good song.
I know it's Secretly Cruel.
It's different for Kiss for sure, and you tell it's not Ace and Peter got anything to do with it, but it's still kind of a cool song, but not as good as Secretly Cruel.
Oh, and Eric
Secretly
Luzier
Cruel.
checked in about the last round. Sorry for my French. I said both songs were shit. All right, here we go. Let's just go to listeners for fun. So, Secretly Cruel, West Nations. Secretly Cruel. Secretly Cruel, legit awesome song. Tracy says, oh no, neither.
Wow.
The French guy has no idea of those 2 songs. Okay.
They don't have Kiss in France.
Like asking if I'd rather be beaten or robbed.
I like that one. That made me laugh.
Secretly Cruel. Secretly Cruel. Secretly Cruel. So a lot of Asylum fans on this one, or not Psycho Circus fans. I don't know either. Cruel, but Journey is cool. Maybe my favorite track. And Mighty K is checking in. So we have our 1 female viewer tonight. Awesome.
No, we had a different one too.
Tracy.
Oh yeah, Tracy too. So we've got 2. We're doing really good right now.
Yeah, our demographic.
Does Tracy come to Rockin' Pod? Because I want to hate on Kiss with her. She's
Tracy is actually in England, I believe.
I believe my girlfriend.
Cheerio.
Is your girlfriend watching too?
Yeah, I believe she is. Leave a comment.
Nice.
Awesome. Singing Stanley loves the double Virgo cover of Secretly Cruel. Yeah, we mentioned that on our alternate history episode.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
awesome. It's awesome if you watch it, if you listen to it and don't watch. That video is cringeworthy.
I actually just got a text from Ralph's girlfriend. She said, I'm waiting for you guys to mention a good song before I comment.
Well, she can be waiting a long time. Okay, so I got to keep up with the board here. Hang on. And I spell that B-O-R-E-D. So Secretly Cruel moves on. Man, I hate the Journey gets kicked out that early. All right. The next round. Also from Psycho Circus, Within.
Yeah, I like it.
Goes up against, and I really love my photo pick on this one, from The Elder, Only You.
Wow. Wow.
There it is.
Yeah, I mean, just look at it.
That's enough. That's enough.
Woo. Oh, this hurts. This definitely hurts. I'm going with the cod piece. I'm going Only You.
I'm definitely going Only You. I love that song.
Man, I like both of these songs quite a bit.
I like them both too.
I guess I got to go with Only You. It's
Wow.
close.
Yeah. I'll go with Within. I think it's a better song, but I'm the only one who is. But let's go through. Let's look at what the audience says. Let's see. Facebook is all codpiece always. I think they mean wins.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rick.
Makes sense. Scientifically proven.
Oh, we have another female.
Yeah, that's
Brenda.
my girlfriend right there.
Oh, right on. I just can't even choose
See,
between.
I told you. I told
Look at my
you.
hot ass girlfriend. Look how hot she is.
And she has really good taste in music, apparently, too.
Yes.
Man.
She's got those sexy librarian glasses on. She can see all this sucks.
Oh, and
I love it.
Ian, you've got to do it. We're doing something on Kiss, so what do you say?
Sucks. What?
OMG.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Kiss. Every song is so good.
Thank you. And now, Ralph, we're doing something Kiss related, so do the Paul Stanley thing, please.
Paul Stanley of Kiss.
There you go. All right. Let's look at the say within. Only you. Only you. Only you. Wins. I don't know what that.
It is awesome. Though. I do like that. It's probably one of my favorite songs off Cycle.
I love Kiss fans. Within. It's my favorite terrible Kiss song by far.
Yeah.
Only Brenda picked Only You, Ralph.
Yeah. So what's crazy here is I get a lot of shit for being the Kiss hater, but the fans are agreeing with me tonight on every song.
Yeah.
I love this shit. I love it.
Oh, Tracy says that's some crotch.
Crotch right there.
And she picked Only You, probably just for the crotch picture. Chad Hill says Only You.
Nice cod.
Eric says Only You. Hello, and here now where you can see who I. Hey, Mighty K. Why you love us, I'll never understand. Only You. Tracy says the worst ever Kiss song is Crazy Crazy Nights. I disagree.
Oh,
They're right up
I've never heard Read My Body.
His album.
No, you haven't heard Nothing Can Keep Me From You.
Yeah, she's one of the millions who never heard Hot
Or that Peter Criss song on Cycle Circus.
Oh,
I'll even say Crazy Nights is a better song than that crap.
hey, you're not the person that was a wedding DJ that played that at somebody's wedding.
Oh,
did that.
oh.
That was somebody's wedding dance song. I'm sure they divorced shortly thereafter.
Yeah.
It should be the worst Kiss song, but isn't somehow. No, it's not. It's a great song. It's a great anthem.
Only You?
No, Crazy Crazy Night.
Oh, that's not a song.
All right, so a song from The Elder goes on. That kind of bummed me out. All right, let me look at the last. All right, this is the last of the original round. God, man, there's so many bad songs from this year. The one that a lot of people have probably been waiting to hear. Do I not have it loaded? Yeah, I do. All right, here we go. Burn, bitch, burn.
Ooh.
Ooh, and I tried to get a picture that fit for that.
Yeah.
From 2009's Sonic Boom, Hot and Cold.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
This is syphilis versus herpes.
Oh, man.
Burn.
Really?
Burn.
I hate to do this because I can't stand Burn Bitch Burn, but it wins.
You know what? I agree with that too. You know, I don't know which one hurts worse, but I'm actually, I'm going to give the edge to Burn Bitch Burn.
I'll go with Hot and Cold. I think it's a much better Gene song than Burn Bitch Burn.
Oh.
They're both terrible. You know what? By you picking Hot and Cold, it's like, it's legit because it's Burn Bitch Burn. You know?
It's a good riff, but the lyrics, Jesus Christ.
But I still go with Burn Bitch Burn. It's so bad though. It's such a it's that ooh part ruins it for me, man.
Yeah.
It is pretty
Burn
awful.
Bitch Burn wins this whole thing. I'm gonna put my log in your fire.
I don't even mind the log in your fireplace line. It's the oohs that piss me off.
Yeah. That's the worst part of the song. The riff itself is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The song itself is badass.
But God, Gene.
The only worst part about Burn Bitch Burn is everything about Hot and Cold. You know, that shit's terrible.
Hot and Cold, if you put that on Rock and Roll Over, people would eat it up. It has the same vibe to it.
That's kind of true.
You don't think Love 'Em, Leave 'Em is you don't think that's some great lyrical masterpiece either?
You know, the thing is, Chris, and I've said this countless times. When I listen to songs like what you just said and Take Me, put your hand in my pocket, grab onto my rocket. I was a little kid listening to that.
It's timeline.
It's installed in me where I love it, but I do recognize how it's very hot and cold. You know what I mean?
Pun intended.
I see the parallel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at the listeners, what they say. Tears Are Falling rules, but that's another.
Yes.
That's not even part of it.
That song sucks.
Greatest
good
80s
song.
Kiss song.
It sucks.
All these songs are better than Tommy Lee's song Brandon. I agree with that.
Well, fuck it. What song is better than Brandon?
All of them.
Yeah.
I mean, what song isn't better? I can only think of one song worse than Brandy, and that's 1979 from the Smashing Pumpkins. That's it.
That.
Burn Bitch Burn is horrible, man. They both suck, but Burn Barley, but they both, I don't know what that means.
I think he means Burn Bitch Burn is horrible, but I'm going with that piece.
Oh, barely. I said barley.
Are we moving on to the next level now?
Not yet. Well, after we're going through the comments right now.
Okay.
See, some people like the song "Burn Bitch Burn," and it doesn't bother them at all that it's kind of corny.
Man, that hurts. There are even worse Kiss. Oh, yeah, there are, but we're just doing the ones that Gene wrote. There's some pretty shitty Paul Stanley songs too. Burn, Old Girlfriend, Burn. Hands down winner. If Burn Bitch Burn wins this contest, I'm going to be pissed. Throw that log in the fireplace.
Yeah.
Can't even vote on this one. Burn Bitch Burn, I'm weird. I really love that song.
Some people are digging that.
Where's Good Girl Gone Bad? It was co-written by Bruce Kulick, so it's not on this bracket. If it has to be Gene is the only writer. Jesus Christ, who the fuck came up with this list? Right here.
Simmons, actually.
It's all Gene's fault, but I put the list together.
Hey, I'm liking some of these songs.
Yeah, I like some of them.
Yeah.
Bobby Doll. Huh? Riff is crunchy. Yeah, the riff is great.
Yeah, no, the song itself is really good.
Categories like this is a testimonial to why Kiss started hiring outside writers. Well, I don't know. There's some pretty awful co-written songs during that era too. Rick says, Rick. Okay. This list makes me think Gene is just Hagar in drag. Well, never too young to die.
Now, everybody, let's calm down here.
Oh, Turbo Negro are better than Kiss, Tracy says.
Oh, man, I don't know about that. They're awesome, but I don't know if
Turbo Faster is better than Kiss.
Turbo Faster is the greatest band of all time. All right. So
can Ralph please tell the Turbo Faster story?
Yeah, go for it.
Turbo Faster story. It's so good.
It's a go tell them.
Back in the day, Bill Wang had this group called Kiss 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 and Hard Rock or something like that, which had the most retarded Kiss fans on there. I mean, these guys were complete dumbasses, right? So one day, my guitar player came up with a fictitious band called Turbo Faster, where he actually made an album cover which had a deer full of arrows, and it just said Turbo Faster. So I put that picture, Turbo Faster, and Asylum together. I go, which one's better, this Turbo Faster or Asylum? I'm not lying. Most of them said the same thing. Asylum, by far. Turbo Faster doesn't even exist. That's the mentality of these Kiss spots. And these are the same type of people that don't listen to nothing but Kiss.
Yeah.
Unless it's Ace Frehley's solo album and stuff. But there are, we all know this. We encounter these people online that all they do is like Kiss. Like I had a very popular Kiss channel, which I said, screw this. I had all these different channels, so I combined everything on my Kiss channel, where I reserve Wednesdays for Kiss, which means every freaking Wednesday I got a Kiss video up.
Yeah,
which is more Kiss than when it was just a Kiss channel. And you wouldn't believe the amount of people that left my channel and that complained to me. I don't want to see anything else. All I want is Kiss. Turbo Faster haters.
Chris just introduced me to the idea that there are people out there that only listen to Kiss. And I was like, what?
It's true.
That can't be real, right?
Oh, dude, there's people that's their whole life. They listen to Kiss all day long, every single day. And I did that for a period when I was like between the ages of 12 and 13.
Right?
Shit, I did it longer than you guys, man. I mean, fuck, Kiss was my world. Between 12 and 26. That's how fucking dumb I am.
But there's people that listen to them, nothing else. No other bands. And I'm like, that's just ridiculous. And then, you could be like, this actor from The Godfather passed away. And then they would share it and they would be like, well, he also was a bit player in Runaway, which starred Gene Simmons from Kiss. And it's like, everything doesn't have to fucking go back to Kiss, guys.
There there are people I've encountered that actually said Kiss has never ever made a bad song.
Yeah.
Remember when I used to do that bit with my puppet, the fuck puppet. I took the fuck puppet, like the way he would act on the videos. I got him from viewers because my fuck puppet is like, Kiss has never done a bad song ever, you know, this and that. And there are people out there that actually think, you know, that, you know, Read My Body and stuff like that is great.
Just a boy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of bad stuff, and and I agree with Jackson. Bring back the fuck puppet because those videos were funny as shit.
I can't now, but once I get back to my house, I will.
Because it's so spot on. Because there are Kiss fans that are that way. You know, they're like, the demos from Crazy Nights are the greatest music ever made. You know, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they had more keyboard.
Yeah. Thanks, Phil Ashley, dick. All right. So we go to now we're into the quarterfinals. So it'll get a little bit harder now.
Oh, really?
Maybe not. So we've got oh no, not that. That did not make. Hang on. X-Ray Eyes going up against. If I can find it. Fits Like a Glove.
Ooh.
X-Ray Eyes. All day.
Really?
I like both them songs, but X-Ray Eyes is awesome, man. It's really good. It's like one of my favorite Gene Simmons songs.
I am barely going to give it to X-Ray Eyes. That's super close.
Yeah.
I'm going X-Ray Eyes.
Well, it doesn't matter what I say, but I probably would have gone for Fits Like a Glove just because the guitar playing alone on that song is amazing.
It is. It's true.
All right, let's go. It looks like a clean sweep. X-Ray Eyes. X-Ray Eyes, X-Ray Eyes, X-Ray Eyes. JJ says Fits Like a Glove.
We are one.
That's going to the next round. Fits Like a Glove. Yes, I hate Kiss, but X-Ray Eyes. Tracy. X-Ray Eyes and watch. It'll win this tournament. Man, it's possible. Eddie says Fits Like a Glove. West Nation says Fits Like a Glove. Facebook user says X-Ray Eyes. All right. So X-Ray Eyes is going to move on to the semifinals. And let's find out what it's going to go up against. Yeah. And, all right. We have In Your Face. So much excitement. Versus... Jesus, can't find anything here.
It's like two turds beating the shit out of each other.
Why do I not see it now? All right. In Your Face versus Yes, I Know Nobody's
Perfect.
Perfect.
It's two turds beating the shit out of each other.
And Gene's showing you a really awesome cherry Dr. Pepper in that photo.
That's
In Your Face.
GeneSimmons.com.
I'm going with In Your Face.
whole
Yeah,
time.
in Your Face for me by far.
In Your Face. Yeah.
I don't really remember either one of them. So I'll be the other asshole. What's the other shit song?
Yeah, Yes, I Know.
Yeah, I'm thinking Yes, I Know.
All right.
For once, I won't be the voice of the people.
Well, let's look at the people. Al Horta says it. In Your Face. Chad Hill.
It's cool.
In Your Face. Facebook user says they both lose.
Thanks, Rick Fox.
No, they don't.
In Your Face.
I actually think In Your Face is a really cool song, and it's like Gene
No, it's not.
or Ace, but it sounds like, I mean, it's a song about Ace.
I like it. I don't mind.
I've always liked it.
If Ace's solo shit didn't sound so bad, you would hate the song even more, you know. But that somebody else took the time to write something for Ace, you know.
Yeah.
It's toss a
No
coin.
need to
Exactly.
toss the coin. In Your Face won by far.
Eddie says, don't know what either sound like, but people seem to like In Your Face better, so I'll go with that one. There's my favorite comment. We are the losers in this bracket. Yeah, you're probably right.
There you go.
Jesus, that's some bad stuff. We went In Your Face. Why you keep thanking me, Rick? I don't know. Was I thanking? I don't know. All right, so In Your Face moves on to the semifinals. Boy, this is like the worst tournament of all time. All right, next. Oh man, these two.
Happy birthday, Gene.
Yeah, happy birthday, Gene. All right, next round we have Dance All Over Your Face. Going up against, this might be split. Hang on. No.
Really?
No, going up against Secretly Cruel.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right. Secretly Cruel.
Secretly Cruel for me as well.
I think I'm going to go Dance All Over Your Face.
Man, I really don't want to vote for Dance All Over Your Face, but I would like to have a tiebreaker with the audience. So I'll go with it just so we can have the audience do the tiebreaker.
Take your time, audience. I'll be right back.
Dance is good. I mean, secret.
Hey, watch out for that toilet seat, man. Take your dick off.
All right. Secretly Cruel by a landslide. Then Tracy Jackson says neither of them. Dance. Secretly Cruel. Looks like most of it's going to be Secretly Cruel. Thanks, Gene. Cruel. Thinking Stanley likes Dance All Over Your Face. Cruel. Oh, Brenda says Secretly Cruel.
Hey.
Yeah, my girlfriend. She knows what's up.
Scott Wark says Secretly Cruel. Seems to be a noticeable amount of facial references here tonight. Facial references. I don't know. There's Dance All Over Your Face. I get you. There's a lot of face stuff. So Secretly Cruel is going to go on. Jeez, this is like winning the Special Olympics, isn't it?
I don't know how much. I know you're controlling this shit, since that.
Yeah.
So can you zoom in on Camaro's shit so we can show people he has OU812 on CD and publicly shame him?
Let me see. I think I can. Let's do this.
Yeah. No, the fucked up thing is I remember going over, I'm looking through all of Aaron's shit, and I immediately go to his Van Halen section to make sure he doesn't have Van Hagar.
Uh-huh.
Like, yes. And then Mooger Fooger came over. He goes, no, it's over here. It's under S for shit. and I was like, God damn it, Aaron.
No sweet perfume can change my mind. No satin and lace. Maybe I changed my mind.
West Nation says, OU 8-man goo. Facebook user says OU 812 rocks.
Hey,
And Chad Hill says it's a great album.
What the hell happened to this live stream? I was gone for like 30 seconds and I come back and it's this.
It's people with shitty taste in music.
I thought the Gene Simmons tournament was bad, and I come back, we're talking about OU812.
We're all allowed to have an opinion. Come on. All right, so a couple of bad songs on this next round. All right, so
what?
So we have Burn Bitch Burn going up against Only You.
Wow.
Just look at it.
Wow.
What a couple of horrible songs.
Man, I kind of like Only You, though.
I like Only You, man.
I am the fucking elder hater, and I'm going Only You.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to pick it, too, because it's better than Burn Bitch Burn, unfortunately.
And I see some people saying Only You by far.
Oh, let's see. Al says Only You. Only Facebook user says no crotch, please.
You're going to get more crotch in the next round.
Only You, the class act of the bunch.
Yeah.
Facial and Gene are synonymous with each. Okay.
I'm feeling pretty good about Only You's chances to run this whole thing.
The big crotch.
Because it's the big crotch.
Only You. Yeah. Did a good cover of that song.
Yeah, I do like Doro's version of that.
Facebook user says burn Birch burn. Only You.
Save the trees.
Save the trees. Only Brenda says Only You. Only You by the Platters is West Nation's vote.
Only
You.
Either way, Only You gets the vote.
Typo. Yeah, I know it's a typo. I'm just giving you shit. All right, so Only You is going to move on to the semifinals. See you later, burn, bitch, burn. All right, semifinals. 2 matches. Man. I think that comment from earlier is right. We're all going to lose. We've got X-Ray Eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, doing good.
Going against, if I can find the fucking graphic, In Your Face.
Oh man, I really like that song, but
X-Ray
Eyes is awesome, man.
I'm going with X-Ray Eyes.
I wouldn't say X-Ray Eyes is awesome.
I think it's pretty awesome.
I think
I love that song. I think
It's no Charisma. Who co-wrote Charisma?
I don't know, but he's not listed as the sole songwriter on that one.
It could be Pepe Castro.
It probably is Pepe Castro.
Yeah.
Pepe Castro. That's my Ace impression. Pepe Castro.
So everyone's going with X-Ray Eyes.
Ralph's leaving the room because we brought up Castro.
I think Pepe Castro lives in Hialeah.
He might. It's a clean sweep. It looks like nobody is.
I saw him pushing a refrigerator up the street on a roller dolly. When we stayed down at Ralph's that time.
Yeah, we spent 3 days at Ralph's house.
And I actually did see people pushing refrigerators up the street on furniture dollies early in the morning.
Too funny.
Hey, did you guys come with an answer? Because I got to pee really bad.
Yeah, X-Ray Eyes is moving on to the final.
All right, what's the next tune so I can go pee?
Okay. Well, I got to do the fancy graphic. Hang on, hold it for a second. All right, so we've got Secretly Cruel versus Only You.
Wow.
Secretly Cruel for me.
Okay.
Huh. I don't know.
Man.
I like Only You.
I'm ashamed of this, man. I fucking hate the Elder. I think I gotta go Only You though.
Wow. If a song from the Elder wins this thing, I'm never doing a live stream again.
I'm going Only You also.
Man, I'll go Secretly Cruel and we'll let the audience figure this. Y'all don't let me down, guys. Come on, please.
Oh yeah.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing right here.
I told you I had a good feeling this song might walk the whole thing. Only You is an awesome song. I'm telling you.
It's a song, I guess.
It might be the best song on the Elder.
That I would probably agree with you on.
And I gotta say, I love Tracy. She seems like a really fun person. But honey, your profile pic, you look like somebody just made you listen to side 2 of Hot in the Shade. You look angry.
Hey, what's wrong with side 2 of Hot in the Shade?
Well, what's wrong? What's right with either side? It's horrible. But Tracy, smile.
What's wrong with the Holocaust, Ian?
Nothing according to Roger Waters.
Yeah, that's true. Never heard either song in my life. Well, Cal, you're better off for it.
Yeah, Cal wins. I think Cal is going to win the bracket.
Well, I'm going to have to count because it is kind of split. We're getting a bunch of Secretly Cruel votes here at the end. Damn, I'm going to have to. Now I got to do fucking math. Let's see here. All right, so we're tied. We got to count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Carry the 2.
7. We've got 7 for Only You, and for Secretly Cruel, we've got. Let me find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So Only You is going to win. That's like the only one that's been close so far. Man, this is the final. Oh my God.
Is this what you thought it would be when you put this together?
Not really, but although it doesn't surprise me, it's from earlier in the period for both songs. So I didn't think anything from Sonic Boom or Monster was going to win this. The final contest is X-Ray Eyes versus The Crotch.
I go with X-Ray Eyes.
I'm sticking with X-Ray Eyes.
X-Ray Eyes.
Wow.
Really?
The winner.
There's the winner. So there's no.
What says you, Sinzak?
I guess I would pick X-Ray Eyes. I think it's more of a rock and roll song. So I would go with that. Tracy says The Crotch.
Yeah.
West Nation says Freeform Rock Podcast.
America's podcast.
X-Ray Eyes. Only you for the win. X-Ray. So we decided X-Ray Eyes is the winner, right? Yeah. So X-Ray Eyes from Dynasty is Gene's best song written by himself from Dynasty forward.
I see it as Gene's best song is Freeform Rock Podcast.
Well, that's true. Yeah. It's patriotic.
X-ray crotch.
I've got X-ray crotch. All right. Well, that's the bracket brawl.
Wow.
And, oh yeah, here you go.
We've upgraded.
Yeah, there's your explosion. And let's since we're thinking about Ron tonight, let's do a couple clips real quick.
I want to rock and roll all night and party every day.
that was Ron?
That's Ron from the reunion tour. He was on the news.
My favorite thing about that is because like the camera crew came out and said, "You're a Kiss fan. Can you sing a Kiss song?" And instead of like busting out X-Ray Eyes, he just does rock and roll night.
Yeah.
But the best part about that video, that clip, is like at the end he looks at him like, "Is that what you wanted?" That makes me laugh every time I see it. It's him turning his head going.
He looks depressed after he says it. And
yeah,
then there's
he knew what he just paid to see Kiss.
Yeah, and then there's also this one.
If they would,
You have entered the Psycho Circus. Welcome to the show.
yeah, right.
All right, let's stop making Ron look bad. This is terrible. We got any good clips of Ron?
Oh, he had a blast every time we would bring that up on the show. Yeah.
Like I always say, like, what if they'd have said, "Hey, you're a Kiss fan. Can you sing a Kiss song?" And he went, "Only you have the answers."
We are one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the We Are One thing with Ralph, I'll never quite understand.
Well,
I
I'll
know
never
you-
quite understand your love for Crazy Night, so that's it. We both got something in common.
I get that. Man, what a classic episode of our show, man.
But its timeline, I was what, 12 years old when it came out, and that was like the gateway.
And We Are One has nothing to do with timeline. What's my excuse?
Right. Well,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
Good taste.
all of us were pretty fucking excited when the word that Psycho Circus was coming out. You
And
know,
then we heard it.
and then you heard it, but I mean, even at that
Well,
at the time when
I
it was,
don't hate it. I think it's okay. It's like I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
What, Crazy Night?
No, Psycho Circus. Crazy Nights, I give a 0 out of everything.
I don't know about that.
Dude, it's just there's not one damn song on that album I like. Not one.
I'll take Crazy Nights over Psycho Circus.
I hate the Elder, so the election is fixed. I didn't do all the voting.
And
I do
actually,
hate the Elder, though.
so a song off the Dynasty album was the winner.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah.
Kisco wins.
I think X-Rise is the best song of everything you wrote, even better than We Are One.
Yeah.
So Chad Hill says recount only you want. No, it didn't. I counted them. It was 7-5.
And all four of us, I think, voted for X-Ray Eyes, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. How can Ralph be cool and a butthole at the same time?
hey, that takes mega talent. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it's a talent thing.
It's a slippery slope. What I do.
You know what we need to do is when we have all fucking day, is we do the Gene Simmons songs from the vaults. And then
God.
we also have the tally of what Ralph paid per song for that piece of shit.
Oh yeah, you bought it, didn't you?
Ugh.
Man.
Yeah, that vault is painful.
I like
What
Eddie
is it,
Cameron's
like 20 CDs. If I combine the best songs of all those 20 CDs, it'd be an EP, you know?
Oh, it's so bad.
Songs.
See, I was smart. Ralph spent all his
like?
money on Gene Simmons' vault. I'm waiting for Paul Stanley's closet to open up.
You know what I liked on there was the X-Ray Eye demo. It was really good.
Yeah.
So one of the best songs on there.
Huh.
The thing I liked about Ralph's vault experience, though, he was smart. He actually got to interview Gene, even though it was short. In like 5 minutes time, he asked all the questions that the rest of the media had never asked Gene. Yeah. So it was actually one of the better interviews with him.
So, I was part of a trivia show. Well, no, I wasn't part of a trivia show. There was a trivia show I heard where one of the questions was what I asked Gene. Because I asked Gene, where were you when John Lennon was shot?
Yeah.
And, he said he was with Cher. But somebody used my question on a trivia show.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually a really good interview. You didn't have a lot of time, but you got some good questions in.
It's a great interview, but the odd part was when I said, you toured with AC/DC, you have any stories about Bon? And he goes, if I would tell you, I'd have to kill you. And I'm like, what does that mean? I didn't ask you have any stories about Bon. I mean, you didn't have to take it that way. I was like,
it's a cliche. That's what he specializes in.
He just didn't want to talk about Bon, I guess.
And he still told you were a powerful and attractive man and you'd be popular in prison.
Yeah.
Well, I love this bracket, man. And you gotta, I hate to put this on you, but you got to come up with a bracket for when you come on our show.
Oh, I've got to do it for that one too, huh?
I know. I'm sorry, dude. You set yourself up with this shit.
Yeah, next Sunday.
Yeah, you got and hey, since Ralph is fucking playing hooky, it buys you some time. But man, you come up with some good shit.
Thanks, man.
Ralph and Aaron and I are way too lazy to do.
I was actually gonna say, what if we've all played Beat the Geek before, right?
I have.
Ian, did you ever get to play Beat the Geek?
Yes, I lost.
Yeah, I lost too.
Did you both play Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a Beat the Geek and a reverse Beat the Geek.
Or we can do 2 reverse Beats the Geeks. I'll come up with the questions.
Yeah. Maybe Ralph and I could double team you, Aaron.
Come on.
I'll do it. It's less work for you, and I had fun putting the questions together.
Okay. All right.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Hey, I challenge you both to rounds of reverse Beat the Geek 2 Sundays from now.
Let's do it. A week from Sunday.
That'd be September 3rd.
God, I'll have to go back and listen to it. We got to get some great clips from Ron being on our show. Like all the stuff where he's doing lines and stuff.
Jaeger bombs.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Ron with his Jaeger.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'll never forget the night down in Atlanta for the KISS convention thing down there with Vinnie Vincent. And I looked at him and I was like, Ron, I'm going Jaeger bomb for Jaeger bomb with you tonight. And he was like, but I did it, man. I did it. I was fucked up.
Oh man.
Yeah, we'll do a Van Halen related
Intel
a week from Sunday.
And the best, man, I love this because this is when we really bond with fucking Ron. Because, at the actual Rockin' Pod, he was still leery of, Ralph and I, especially after our legendary performance. But when we left the hotel to walk to McDonald's, because that was like the only thing that was open that late at night, and we walked past Ron's room at the Holiday Inn, and he's got the door open, and he's sitting on the edge of the bed looking at the TV. And he just leaned over and gave a look like, I'll fuck you and 10 guys that look like you and all your children. It was so eerie. And I was like, hey, I already knew who he was. I was like, Ron, come with us. And he's like, and I don't think he was convinced that halfway through his Big Mac that we were okay and that we were safe. But after that initial meal at McDonald's, we had a friend in life with Ron, and man, that's the way I want to remember him, and how happy he was when we had him on the show. He was so. He was on our show pretty much
telling us we sucked and Decibel Geek rules. That's
Oh,
he pretty much did that the whole show. Which was
yeah. It was he was fucking something else, man.
Yeah, he was.
He really was.
But then from that point on, every fucking rockin' pod, where's Ron? And Ron was always there to help with picking up people from the airport and stuff. I think it was Rockin' Pod 3. Him and his wife picked me up at the airport, and and we started fucking with each other right away. And he's like, "Fuck you, Decibel Geek for life,"
Oh man, well, Ron actually, some people don't know, he was the first person to get video of Vinnie Vincent on his when he came back.
That's true.
In Atlanta. It was the day before the whole big appearance, and he got him on camera going into the ballroom to interview with Eddie Trunk.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was standing right next to him when he did it. Like everybody else was like, "You guys got to leave." So everybody else went one way, and Ron was like, "I'm going that way," and I'm like, "I'm going with you." And so then he like staked himself out around the corner and waited for it, and he got it. He was so excited because that was his mission. He was going to get Vinnie Vincent on camera. That son of a gun, man, he did it. He was the first one.
And that's the real cool thing, about us. We do these shows and we've become friends, but like when you meet the listeners, that your show means so much to them. And, that's because we all do this as just fun. We're all joking around, fucking around, but there's other people that listen to this shit and love it and love what we do and feel like a part of a family. And then when you meet them and they become like family, like Rockin' Ron with you guys, and we got, Scott Stein and, Nate and so many, we all have these and then they all come together and they meet each other and they become friends, and it's this huge community. And I think that's like the greatest testament to what, you and Chris have done with Rockin' Pod. It has set up this environment to where people meet each other and, can talk about their favorite bands or their favorite shows. And, we've all got incredible messages from people who've said, "You guys have helped me through hard times, and shit, and we can make them laugh with our stupid fucking jokes and shit, and, we're very lucky to have the listeners that we have." Yeah. And I love doing this little, mixture between our shows, because while we are very different, we're all friends, we're all brothers, and we all love each other, and we love our audience, and man, a lot of fun. I love doing this shit.
Yeah, this has been awesome, man. I'm glad we were able to work it out, bring this crossover event to the summer together.
Yeah,
a lot of love.
Very cool.
Goop Jackson, says he hopes he can make it to Rockin' Pod.
I would love to meet Jackson Rowdy. That guy is awesome. But then again, he's from Canada. Canadians are all nice people.
They are.
Yeah,
like it. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a problem when the Canadians try to come over here. They're like, "Are you a dick? Are you holding weapons?" Yep. And okay, they stop you right there because you're so nice you can't lie. I miss what's a Canadian podcast? God damn it, I'm having a brain fart.
CGCM.
Yeah. Oh my God. Remember that time at Camaro's when they were giving us all the Canadian test? And Camaro won it. Yeah.
I'm still the champ.
Camaro won.
The American champion of Canada.
Exactly. And who can forget, like, wondering where the fuck Metal Mike Tyler would pass out? That's good times, man.
Yeah, when you're having the after Rockin' Pod party and the wife goes, "You're missing somebody." I said, what do you mean? And she says, "I've been head counting your friends, and you're missing somebody." And it was Mike. I found him. He was safe.
Your wife scares the shit out of me. She's always like, you shit outside. I get it,
I was gonna say, with most people, that probably only takes one time to learn. That guy outside, down hard.
It just the amazing times of hanging out at Aaron's house, and Sinzak, you and your wife come to visit, me and the wife in New Orleans and the fucking adventures we had.
Yeah, we got to do a Seattle trip next.
Oh yeah, and then you guys getting fucking stuck in, Florida, and hanging out with fucking Ralph, and that's
Ralph saved our asses, and then also it was a blast getting to hang out with him. I'm sure we drove him insane, but it was fun to hang out.
No, you guys didn't drive me insane, but it was fun looking at both of you while I was driving around Hialeah, and you guys freaking out on how fucked up they drive down there.
That's true. And Ralph having to do like Spanish translation for me to get a medication filled.
Yeah. And I keep looking for there is a sign somewhere that if you use your turn signals, you get a ticket in Hialeah.
Wow.
That's too funny.
Yeah, that was meant to be that time. That was such a terrible thing. Like the flight gets canceled and we're stranded, and then shortly thereafter, Ralph pulls up, picks us up, and then the next day it's like, by the time it's over, it's like, you know what? I'm kind of glad we got stranded down in Florida for them couple of days because we had a blast.
Oh, it was fun to hang out.
We had a good time hanging out, and you all crashed on my couch.
Yeah.
And it was a good deal, man. And it was kind of like a Nostradamus thing because we went to eat at Rock and Roll Ribs. Mm-hmm. And right before I left, I told you guys, if you guys got any problems going on, give me a call. I'll come get you.
Yeah, and I held you to that.
Yeah. You're like, don't bring that Coke to the airport or they won't let you on the flight. You didn't listen.
That's so funny. Oh, Mike Leopold says, hey, Aaron.
Oh, what's up, Mike?
I don't know who that is.
That's a good friend of mine from back home.
Oh, cool. Well, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. We want to just go ahead and wrap things up.
I think so. So you guys, as always, thank you for hanging out with us. We do these Friday night live streams every once in a while, and it's always a good time. And like I said at the very beginning of the show, this was something that Rock and Ron kind of insisted upon us. Like he had really bugged us for a while.
Well, he couldn't shoot shows anymore. I remember because of COVID. And he was like, I need to do something. And that's when we came up with this idea.
Yeah. And it's been so much fun. And it's awesome to go back in the archives and look at the videos of when Ron was with us. And this was a 3-man party every single time we do it, and we did it on Friday nights. And Ron asked us, to keep it going. He said, even if you don't do it every single week, don't stop doing it, because he knew that our friends and the fans of the podcast enjoyed tuning in with us on Friday nights and getting to interact. And man, that's my favorite thing about this, is that when I look over on the side, I can see all the comments as they roll down, and it makes me feel good that our friends and fans and family all come together for this and hang out with us on Friday nights. And this one was extra special because we had Ralph and Ian here with us, and these guys are always a blast to hang out with. So remember, this is only part 1 tonight of the Rock and Metal Decibel Combat crossover event of the summer.
Aaron's title, by the way.
Not this following Sunday. Not in 2 days. Not in 2 days, but
next Sunday. Yeah.
1 week from this coming Sunday, then Chris and I will have the honor and the pleasure of appearing on the Rock and Metal Combat live stream.
Yeah, and on our show, we are anti anything you like.
Yeah.
So come join us and hear us talk about what you like sucks.
Yeah, because we'll sit there, we'll look at what the audience vote on, and we're like, fuck you. We don't care.
Well,
but that's the great thing, though. We do this shit. Not only is it fun for us, but it's fun for the fans. And we have a lot of crossover fans, fans that have discovered our show through you and vice versa. And that's what I love, because, whenever anybody asks me, like, what podcast, besides you guys check out, Ralph and I are always Decibel Geek. It's the gold fucking standard.
Thanks,
man. And, we wouldn't be where we're at without you guys, without the help Chris has given me behind the scenes. And both of you are dear, dear friends, but I've said it ad nauseum, but there's so much shit I never would have been able to do without Chris's help. And where a lot of people are like, fuck you, you're our competition, we're not going to help you. Chris always says, I am going to help you guys be like the 200th best podcast.
Yeah, I gotta
act like you're not impressed.
There's somebody talking. I gotta say that yes, been very helpful, Decibel Geek. But I also want to bring up another one of our brothers that's passed away, Mr. Bob Nalbamian, who was very instrumental on me wanting to start a podcast.
Me too. Yeah.
What was it? Skull Sessions?
Shockwave Skull Sessions.
That was like back in like 2010. I mean, way back.
He was way ahead of everybody.
Yeah, and he inspired me. And I was the one that wanted to start a podcast because of Bob Nalbamian. And then Ian, what makes this really freakish is Ian is just some a million people I know online. Ian's just one of them. I don't even know who the guy is, but Ian's like, hey, I'll help you start a podcast. And I was so desperate to start a podcast. I was like, all right, whatever. I mean, to show you how desperate I was to start a podcast, I started with Ian and some lunkhead that only lasted a few shows, but that's how desperate I was. And then it turned out like Ian was actually funnier than me. Like Ian's like the star of the show. It does ruin my ego, but at the same time, he's still on my coattails.
He's still riding your coattails. And the show, even back with that other host, still kicked Recon ass. I'll just say it kicked much ass.
Yeah, Ralph didn't even care that I was Black Irish. He's like, fuck it, I'm Cuban. Who am I to judge?
Well, Cubans are superior than Black Irish people.
Right again, boss.
I like the idea that Ralph's like, I got to start a podcast. Ian's like, I'll help you start a podcast. He's like, great, do it. And then Ian's like, hey, Chris Czynszak, what do I need to know about starting a podcast?
That's exactly how it went, to be honest with you.
No, it's how because the other fucking retard we had, he said, oh, I went to college. I know how to do all this shit. We're like, great. Because I met Ralph on a Black Sabbath fan group page, and I saw Ralph's videos, and he was doing like Black Sabbath album reviews, and I thought, wow, he talks like me.
I was watching Ralph's videos before you guys got started too.
That was my first channel ever on YouTube was the Black Sabbath Eternal Life.
And I used to wait like every there'd be like a week or two in between the videos, and then I wrote him a message on that channel. I was like, hey man, your videos kick ass, man. I really like your style. You're like a real dude talking about shit. And he never wrote me back. And I was like, fuck this asshole. He's too good to write. Ralph didn't even know you could message people on that fucking page. I
had no idea you can get a message on that bulletin board we're playing.
Yeah.
And then when he told me that, I was like, I would have ignored you anyway.
I stalked him on Facebook, and I remember the first time we ever did like a video thing where we could see each other. Goes, well, at least you got long hair.
I don't remember that. But.
Yeah. Sitting on my fucking couch, what Czynszak likes to call the stripper room.
The champagne room.
Yeah, in the champagne room, and he's like, well, at least you got long hair.
Wow. It's like auditioning for Poison.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you wound up better than us. I mean, Aaron and I met through fucking Craigslist. So what does that tell you?
Yeah. And you didn't get laid, right?
Not yet. I'm still waiting.
That's a
me and Ian closed that deal.
Yeah. Didn't hurt. I'm okay.
Just so you all know, he's deflected.
Yeah, I watched that video for when you visited him in New Orleans. I'm like, yeah, they fucked that night.
Oh god, poor Ralph had to sleep. I had like a hide-a-bed couch that had a mattress that was like 157 years old.
and Tommy the cat watched.
And we fell asleep watching Jaws. It was very romantic.
Wow, very nice.
Good times.
Yeah,
good times. But you look at how all this shit started. And then you look at like the success that Rockin' Pod's become, and it's just amazing that, how forward I look to it, like seeing you guys, once a year, or, without COVID, it was once a year, or, like Chris, you and your wife visit in New Orleans. I mean, it's just good times. Aaron's like, fuck you, I ain't coming. Well, no, actually his wife's like, I ain't shitting in his house, he ain't shitting in mine. Fuck this shit.
He's going to get revenge and make me shit in the backyard. I'm not doing it.
Too funny. All right, well, we're gonna get out of here. It's been fun. Come back at the Rock and Metal Combat channel in a week from Sunday, and we'll do this again.
We'll let you know. We'll remind you.
Yes, and thank you guys, for being part of this and doing this, and I love all of you. You're all my brothers.
Love you too, and we've got more folks watching now than when we started. So I'm gonna play this Rock and Ron tribute again, and then we'll get out of here.
Yes.
See you later.